make these super cute 3D One Direction ornaments from the January-February issue of Tigerbeat Magazine. And this particular holiday issue of Tigerbeat goes on sale December 18th, so make sure you go and you pick up a copy so you can start showing your 1D holiday spirit. Happy holidays, Glitter Critters! It's Breland here, and once again I'm bringing you another One Direction tutorial because y'all all know that I love One Direction. So again, I have teamed up with Tigerbeat and Bot Magazine to bring you this One Direction 3D ornament tutorial. And these ornaments are actually in the same exact issue, which is the January-February issue that I did the One Direction nail art for the holidays. So I hope y'all enjoy this, and let's get started. Okay, so once you have your Tigerbeat magazine in hand, you just want to open it up and you're going to find your One Direction 3D ornaments in there somewhere. And you just want to choose the ornament you want to create first. And the first ornament that I wanted to create is the One Direction 3D cube. This way you can see every 1D member on all sides, and it's really, really awesome. So you just want to grab your scissors and begin cutting carefully along the dotted line. And make sure you do not, I repeat, do not cut the purple lines. Otherwise, your ornament is probably going to be cut in two. And let's just say that's not good. This was such a fun project for me because for some reason I have this thing to where I really love to cut things out. And when it comes to DIYs where I get to cut things out, it's so much fun. So what I did was I took my scissors and I created a hole where I will be putting the ribbon to hang my ornament. And now it's time to start folding. So instead of cutting the purple lines, you want to begin folding the purple lines. And I'm folding down all of the tabs, and I like just going through and folding everything. So that way, when I do decide to glue down the tabs, which I'm using a glue stick to glue down the tabs to each side, it just makes it a lot easier. So using any glue stick, you just want to begin applying it to the tabs, and then you fold it inward. And let me just say, this will all come together great. And for the top, I just glued a lot, so that way whenever I folded it in, it would stick really well, because you can't really stick your hand in there to push it, if that makes any sense. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So next, you just want to take any ribbon that you have, and I'm just using this red and green curly ribbon. I thought it was so cute, and I just fed it through that hole that I made with the scissors, and I used about 3 or 4 strands of the ribbon, and then I tied it, and now I'm just going to be wrapping it around this ornament, and that completes this creation. Okay, so for this next ornament, I chose this little pyramid 3D One Direction ornament, and I thought this one was so cute. And I have to say that all the steps are exactly the same. You just want to cut on the dotted line and fold on the purple line. And this pyramid shaped ornament was actually a lot easier to create than the cube, but it's still just as fun. They're all fun. So I'm just folding on all of the purple lines, and as you can see, it's really starting to come together. And now it's time to glue. So this one was so much easier to glue. So I just applied the glue to all of the tabs, and then I just secured it in place by pressing it together. And you want to be careful that you don't press too hard, because you don't want it to like collapse or like bend, or it's just not pretty. So just don't do it, okay? Okay, so anyway, the next thing that I did was I took some of this really cute festive wire-like cord, and I strung it through the top of the pyramid. And then I secured the right side of the wire to the left side, and then secured the left side to the right side just above it to create 2 wires. And last, I took an ornament from my tree and used more of the cord to secure it to the bottom wire, and that completed my ornament. Alright, Glitter Critters, so that is all for this video. I hope that I could help you make your One Direction 3D ornaments from the January-February issue of Tigerbeat Magazine. I hope y'all had fun. I thank you all so much for watching. Oh yeah, and before you go, I also wanted to let you know, if you haven't checked it out yet, go and check out my behind the scenes look of my One Direction Christmas set, which is behind me. And I show you a look at how I built it, and I also talk a lot about One Direction and how much I love them. So I thank you all so much for watching, and have a glitterful holiday season.